on the list, we have Brandon Routh is playing Superman again. I know this was mentioned in the beginning. But I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of what's going to take place here. So we have Brandon Routh reacting to playing Superman again, and it's kind of a social media reaction, which I greatly appreciate, because he doesn't seem like a man of many words, but I don't think he got a fair shake with Superman Returns. I thought he did a great job playing Superman in that movie. I think he gets a lot of hate for something that is actually the writing team's fault. For a lot, maybe it wasn't a terrific story, and I don't think it was a terrific story. I think it was a unique perspective on the character. It just didn't work out so well, and I think it wasn't his fault. He looks great in the suit. He played the role well, but it's playing the role that was given to him. You know what I mean? So it's tough. It's a tough situation. Kind of like Tyler Hoechlin. I like Tyler Hoechlin. I think he looks good as Superman. Not a huge fan of the giant buckly cape belts or whatever, but whatever. At the same time, I don't like what they did with his character in Superman and Supergirl. I think that he was kind of jobbing for Supergirl, which sucks. But nevertheless, I do want to see Tyler Hoechlin more in these things, because maybe they're going to show him to be the Superman that we all love. That Superman that is the top. He is the GOAT. He is the greatest of all time. So I want to see that, and I want to see it threefold. I want to see Tom Welling, I want to see Tyler Hoechlin, and I want to see Brandon Routh. So let's just take a look at this here before I go on this further rant of glory and awesomeness. It says, the actor who plays Ray Palmer, aka the Atom on Legends of Tomorrow, will be reprising his role as Superman, as he was in Return of Superman, or Superman Returns, sorry, for the next epic crossover on Arrowverse. It says, Routh originally played the character in Superman Returns, but he'll be playing a much different version for the event Crisis on Infinite Earths this December. Now that he's pulling double duty on DC Comics shows, Routh took to social media to react to the news now that it is public. Deadline tweeted out and said Tyler Hoechlin and Brandon Routh to suit up as Superman for Arrowverse crossover on the CW. And then Brandon Routh comments and says, honored, humbled, grateful, and still pinching myself. Obviously, this is a huge dream come true for him. I mean, who doesn't want to play Superman? Who would say no to that role? I don't know anyone that would probably, unless you like legit look nothing like the role and you feel like you yourself are nothing like that role. I don't know why anyone would say no to that. So Brandon Routh, I mean, the movie got terrible ratings, terrible reviews. It was not a terrific film by any stretch of the imagination, but I thought Brandon Routh was good in his role on a ship that was kind of already sinking from the start. And so I'm glad to see Brandon Routh getting to play this role one more time in a very different context. So I'm super excited, and he's supposed to be playing Kingdom Come version of Superman. So, and you can see that here. Routh will be playing a very particular version of Superman. One might get comic fans excited. According to the Wrap's Humberto Gonzalez, Routh's Superman will be based on the older hero in Kingdom Come, who begins to take drastic measures in hopes of teaching the younger generations of heroes what it means to protect the innocent and save the world. And so then what I'm going to show you guys is some art. So it says, oh snap, need to reload. So I'm reloading here. Brandon Routh returns as Kingdom Come Superman for Crisis on Infinite Earth in a new image. And this is a fan art. So let me go ahead and show you guys this right here. So let me just make sure, take some precautions here in case the ads start playing audio. It says here, first look at Brandon Routh in Kingdom Come outfit is expected to make its debut online before the Crisis of Infinite Earths. Crossover begins in December, but as we wait for that, because this is not the official first look, Instagram artist George Evangelista has created the cool concept art, which it totally is, reveals how great Brandon Routh's Kingdom Come Superman could look on the small screen. Drop down below to check out the Crisis on Infinite Earths concept art with Brandon Routh. This artist kills it. Look at this thing. Holy moly, look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I'm going to actually take you guys here to the Instagram. I'm going to scroll up, and it says if we click on here, we go to the artist's Facebook over here. It's got a bigger image so that you guys can get a darn nice look at this, all right? So let's wait for it to load. Look at all this cool art, man. Holy moly. Check it out. This is what it is. Boom. And you guys should totally follow this guy on Instagram, Facebook, wherever he's got media. Follow this guy. He deserves some follow. Check that out. Look at that with the gray on the sides. Oh my goodness, that is beautiful if I ever saw it. And that looks like a very cool hybrid of the Man of Steel logo and that Kingdom Come look. You know what I mean? Very, very cool. I love this look. So hopefully it's something close to this. Doesn't have to be. I mean, they could give him a black suit for all I care. They can give him a bright blue, like neon blue, if they wanted to, and I'd probably still watch that because I just love Brandon Routh in that role. So anyways, that's pretty awesome. But you guys check that out and follow this guy anyway. So I'm excited. Oh, it looks like he did one for Tom Welling too. Oh, that's pretty neat. I like that. Oh, that's good. All right, so next up, if you guys are excited about this, let me know down in the comments what your thoughts are. Are you guys excited to see Brandon Routh reprise his role as Superman? Or are you guys like, I don't know about that. It's kind of maybe too many Supermen, and I just want to get back to not watching the Arrowverse, or unless you want to watch the Arrowverse. I might actually start watching the Arrowverse to catch up because I'm really excited for this, guys. I have not watched any Arrow, Flash, DC Legends, Supergirl, any of that for maybe a year now. Maybe a little over that for some of them. And gosh, it's been a long time. I'm really behind on some of these things. But this makes me want to jump back in. These crossover events are big, and they're experiences that you won't find anywhere else. I like that. And they're honoring the classics. They're honoring the source material, and that's what I'm all about. So let's do it. So anyways, let's take a look at the next topic for today. So next up, we have Black Lightning is going to be in the crossover event. So if you guys are fans of Black Lightning, you guys are already aware that Black Lightning is not officially part of the CW Arrowverse. He's not actually officially part of that. He's on CW, but he's not really part of it. And it's always been separate. So here we go. Let's just take a look at this and read it. It says, though Black Lightning has been separate from the Arrowverse since its series premiere, star Cress Williams is not surprised that his character will appear on the Crisis of Infinite Earths crossover event. He says, I was excited when it was announced, but not, I'd say, surprised, because the fans have been wanting this since they announced that we were a show. So he told Entertainment Weekly, they were already like, are you going to be in the crossover? When are you going to be in the crossover? They always wanted it from day one. And then it goes down here. Let me go ahead and see if I can move lower than that advertising. Sorry about that, guys. It says here, the unofficial rumblings behind the scenes had just been growing. It got to the point, especially after Comic-Con, that I would have been more shocked if they said, no, this is never going to happen, he recalled. And then it says, even though the series is separate from CW's other DC TV shows, Williams has been looking forward to interacting with the Arrowverse's stars. We feel isolated a bit being in Atlanta because they shoot in a different city. But I socialize with a lot of the other the other shows when we're doing press together. They all are really cool people, so I'm excited to play with them, he says. I feel like being Black Lightning and Stephen Amell's Arrow character, they have that kind of vigilante quality that's similar and a grittiness that's similar. This will be a lot of fun. I really look forward to playing with all of them and acting alongside all of them and swapping stories with all of them. So he's saying here, man, we are going to be part of this crossover event, even if it's a small, it could just be one episode, could be part of an episode, could be the whole dang thing. But I'm really excited to see him get to interact with the other actors, because I'm sure that this is something he's been looking forward to for a very long time as well. And I'm sure there's a ton of people that haven't seen Black Lightning that after seeing him in the crossover event might be like, huh, that was really cool. I want to go check out his show. And then they'll be turned on to that. They'll get some more fans. And that's how it all grows. You know what I mean? So then that's pretty cool. So that's all I wanted to say for that one. But you guys let me know what you guys think about all of these crossovers coming back. And again, guys, I wanted to pull this up so you guys can kind of have an idea. We're looking at Brandon Routh, Kevin Conroy. We're looking at, I'm sorry, I keep wanting to call her Cassie Kane, but that's not correct. It's Kate Kane, and she's Batwoman. Ruby Rose is Batwoman. Thank you. I keep forgetting their name. Ruby Rose is Batwoman. Burt Ward Robin. Tyler Hoechlin Superman. We're talking about Cress Williams from Black Lightning, Tom Welling, and Erica Durant, all being in this crossover event on CW for Crisis on Infinite Earths. This is gonna be nuts. So let me know what you guys think about this down below in the comments. And last up, we have the next topic for the day. This is the last topic we're going to talk about. J.J. Abrams' bidding war, won by Warner Media.